And of course, earlier on, our top headline story was Australia's Foreign Minister Penny Wong in Beijing trying to improve ties in a range of areas from trade to human rights to the global international order. And Olivia Xiong returns. We've got her back on the line. Olivia joins us. Olivia, Penny Wong and Wang Yi presenting a glowing outlook, at least we heard earlier, for better relations between the two countries. Any real sign of how their differences might actually be resolved?
Well, Wei Su, earlier you mentioned that these frosty ties between China and Australia look like they may be thawing, but as the Australian foreign minister had tried to manage expectations ahead of that meeting, it does seem that it may take some time still for the ice to actually melt. And in her remarks, speaking to the media after her meeting with her Chinese counterpart, she did say that she did raise a whole range of issues from trade blockages to consular access, as well as human rights issues, including the regional and international security concerns. This referring to those trade sanctions that China has placed on several Australian goods, as well as Australia's continued push to try and gain consular access to two of its citizens that have been detained here in China on spying charges. And so this really is reflective of the range of prickly issues that have been a setback for China-Australia relations in the last few years. And it is clear that this continues to look to be difficult to resolve. And the outcome of those meetings, Ms. Wong has made very clear. She said that they will continue, both sides will continue to maintain a high level of engagement. She said that the emphasis now is focusing on having continued dialogue, and that this is key as the next step to resolving any of the issues. And she also said that this is the prerequisite for managing the bilateral relationship wisely. Now, this cordial tone is really quite a shift from what we have seen in the last few years, and it was echoed by the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi as well in his comments during the meeting, in which he said that China and Australia should and can become mutually needed cooperative partners, as they said that neither have any historical grievances and have no fundamental conflicts of interest as well, adding that a healthy and stable relationship between the two sides will not just benefit the two countries, but the region as well.
Oh, thanks so much for joining us. Olivia Xiong speaking to us there from Beijing.